think about one story where an officer came up to a woman parked in the median, and she wouldn't look at him. He suspected some sort of domestic violence situation. She looked pretty roughed up. She was having a tough time. But he did notice that there were groceries spoiling in her front seat. And so he remembered that he had a box of Greg's groceries in the back of his patrol car, went and grabbed the Greg's groceries and brought it to her. And he said in that instance, it was the first time that she had smiled in the entire exchange. He learned that she had come home from grocery shopping to a very chaotic and violent situation and didn't even have time to unload her groceries, just left and slept in her car. And because of that box of food, he was able to open the door to a conversation that then was able to connect her with help that she needed. Police are one part of our public safety system. They play a very vital and important role, but they can't do it alone. But through programs like Greg's Groceries, we're able to help open the door that helps connect people in need with the additional rich resources that we have in our communities. So Serving Connect, our mission is to foster positive change through police and community partnerships. We envision a future where police and community members are working side by side to build safe and thriving neighborhoods for everyone. Greg's Groceries is one of our signature programs. It's where we pack boxes of non-perishable food called Greg's Groceries. Police officers, community volunteers will stand together to pack these boxes, and then they go back with police officers. So when they come across someone in need, they're able to help. Police are often our front line to people in their worst moments, families experiencing food insecurity, individuals and victims of domestic violence, people experiencing homelessness. They encounter people in these times of need, and through Greg's Groceries, we provide them with an additional tool so they can help.
Through us, law enforcement are able to interact with the community, to hear from the people that they serve, and if somebody, has a complaint about something, to be able to address that. It's that community interaction. I think, law enforcement typically don't always get to have that positive interaction. And I feel so blessed that we can provide that rather than someone saying, okay, this person is only here in the worst moments. Like, oh, this is now a person I can reach out to. So I think the law enforcement really appreciate that connection building there. But they also appreciate having a resource to help. Every box is designed to feed a family of, up to 4. If we pack 300 boxes, that's 300 families, that wouldn't have a meal beforehand that now get it. My first packing event, I was blown away. I had seen pictures and videos, but being there in person, and it wasn't even that many boxes. I think it was 150. But seeing that and being like, whoa, that's 150 families that, don't have to pick between, can I pay for my water bill or can I pay for my electric bill if I don't, buy groceries. So it's very impactful for sure.
A few months before Greg was killed, he said, for every one negative story you hear, there are thousands of positive stories happening every day that go unnoticed. And what that said to me is that every day in neighborhoods all across our country, there are ways that both police officers are finding people in need and going above and beyond to help, but also how just everyday community members are also stepping up to the plate and loving each other and caring for one another. And that builds stronger communities. And through Serving Connect, we believe that when we can bring people together, we magnify the power of healing and change that can take place when we work together as one team and one community.